The myths have finally cleared on Labour's Brexit position, but some of its MPs are warning the price for backing a second referendum will be paid in votes in areas like Ashton-under-Lyne here. Solidly Labour, but also solidly Leave. In Ashton's market, do voters now feel Labour's giving them a raw deal on Brexit?
You think it's a good idea, Labour now backing a second referendum?
I do, yeah.
They made us mind up in the first place, so the second referendum, no.
Within one family, you've got two very different views.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that a second referendum is democracy, if I'm honest. You can't kind of keep going for a revote and a revote and a revote.
Do you think it will damage Labour that they've now backed a second ref?
I think so. I mean, you're doing a bit damage anyway, to the end of Labour.
Jeremy Corbyn's elaborate Brexit contortions have allowed him to appeal to both Leave and Remain voters up to now. Recent defections to the independent group of MPs might have forced a newfound clarity. But how worried should MPs in Leave voting constituencies like this one be?
So it's quite possible that this second referendum never gets off the runway, at which point they can then say to their Leave voters, we have respected the referendum result and Brexit has happened. So they're still in a position, even at this late stage, of being able to sort of try and have their cake and eat it.
Back in Westminster, these two backbenchers have come up with the most likely route for making it happen. Peter Kyle and Phil Wilson's plan is to make whatever deal is passed by Parliament conditional on it being backed by the public.
I've got a lot of faith in the British people, and I don't think I'm being unreasonable to say this is Brexit, this is what it looks like. It wasn't on the ballot paper in 2016. Do you still want to go ahead with it? And if they do, fine.
The shadow Brexit secretary clarified today what the options on the ballot could be.
The choice should be between a credible Leave option and Remain. And Jeremy Corbyn and I sent a briefing to Labour MPs last night, setting that out. And what that means is if the Prime Minister gets her deal through, it should be subject to the lock, if you like, of a public vote.
In Ashton, this ice cream van was grabbing the chance to sell 99s in the unseasonal sun. With no guarantee a second referendum vote would pass, Labour's new Brexit position might turn out to be just as opportunistic. Romilly Weeks, News at 10, Ashton-under-Lyne.